Alright, well, welcome to 10 Minutes Inside the Mind of Loco, where you guys ask the questions and I'm going to answer them whether I know the answer or not. Okay, today I am going to be talking about online gaming versus pen pal, my Sith name, and also favorite movie, Batman. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump right into this. John Mark asked, is gaming online the new pen pal for international friendships, and does it do a better job? Well, to be honest with you, I never did pen pal, and I am absolutely 100% into playing with international players. I love playing with international players. I've actually built some really good relationships with people from overseas. And even here, I've built some great relationships with people from New York, Canada, the UK, Manchester United, obviously overseas again. As a matter of fact, Nelly, I love Nelly, who is Neil, and he actually sent me some really cool Doctor Who stuff that is not available here in the States. He sent me some post-it stamps, a little really cool booklet that came out, special edition, that they had over there, and he sent it to me. It was awesome. We keep in contact. We talk on Facebook now. We went from racing online, Forza Motorsports, epic, love it. And John Mark, to answer your question, I tell you, I have been playing with some of these guys for over 6-7 years now. It seems like every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, we get on Forza Motorsports and we play. And when they come down here to Disney or whatever it is that they're coming down to visit, we get together, we have dinner together. We go out, we have a good time. We went to the museum last time they were here with Dragon, Andy and his amazing wife, Lauren. And we had a great time. And I tell you, it has been really, really cool. Yeah, you can definitely use online gaming as the new pen pal. I obviously talk to these guys every Tuesday night, and I talk to them more than I ever talk to anybody on a pen pal. So yeah, absolutely. I think this is the new pen pal. And it can be done even better than pen pal because you can actually talk and hear voices, and nowadays with all the capabilities, you can actually hear everybody talking at the same time. So it's really, really neat. The second question that I got was from Neil, who is over in the UK, and his AKA Nelly here, and Miguel Alfredo, my brother. They both sent me the same question, and that is, who is your favorite Batman? Now, that is an awful question for me, because if you know anything about me, I know nothing about actors and actresses. I just don't know anything about them. There are very few actors and actresses who, if I saw them at the mall, I would know who they were. So because of that, I have to be completely honest and tell you that I don't even know who's played Batman. I have no idea. I would literally have to sit down and ask my wife or ask my kids. I'm sure my kids know who played Batman in this movie and who played Batman in the other one. I don't know. I watch movies for purely entertainment reasons, so I really don't care who the actor is as long as the movie's good. So having said that, I have to go with the only Batman that I know who has been Batman, and that's Adam West. I love Adam West. To this day, when I'm teaching, I show the movie at school, and we go way back when, what is it, a sparrow with a machine gun, if that makes any sense to you. If it doesn't, just go watch the first Batman movie, because it's awesome. As Batman's trying to get rid of this bomb running from one place to another. He goes, sometimes you just can't get rid of a bomb. So anyway, so that would be my answer. It has to be Adam West, because to be honest with you, it's the only one that I know who has been Batman. I can't think of anybody else, and I'm sure that if you guys wrote me and told me and commented on here as to who the other Batmans were, I'd probably go, oh yeah, I've heard of him. But again, I probably wouldn't be able to tell you if I saw them at the mall, or we were out eating and he sat next to me. I wouldn't know. So sorry about that. Adam West is the best I got, because he's the only one that I know. And I have watched all the other Batman movies. I just don't care who's playing, as long as the movie's good. The next question, and the last question for today, and probably the hardest question out of all the questions that I got, and you guys sent me a bunch of questions, and I really, really appreciate it. I'm going to be answering 3 every week, so please keep the questions coming. This question came from Justin Ponsor, which probably one of my favorite artists. Justin asked me the hardest question out of all of them. And I mean out of the 50 plus questions you guys sent in, this was the hardest. The reason is because the question was, what would be your Sith name? I literally sat here last night on the computer for almost 3 hours trying to come up with a Sith name. And the reason it was so hard is because it's a Sith. And everything within me, from the moment that I could remember way back when I was watching Bing Crosby movies, you know, and the guy stands up, you know, when the lady walks in and he opens doors, you know, and I remember watching Elvis movies, you know, and Elvis would get in a fight because somebody mistreated the lady, you know, or whatever. And then I watched Mighty Mouse and I watched these superheroes, and from the very, very get-go, everything in my world, everything in my fantasy world that I wanted to translate into the real world was about being that guy, being the hero, being the one that came in and saved the day, being the one that would stick up for the people that were getting picked on. So for me to come up with a Sith name is really difficult because I never wanted to be that guy. I never wanted to be the bad guy. As a matter of fact, there are video games where you're like, you know, you finish the whole story mode and then all of a sudden you can go back and do it and on the bad side. And I just couldn't even bring myself to doing the bad side of the story mode, so I never did it. I was the guy where, if you remember way back when on Fable, you know, like I'm walking around on Fable and I accidentally shot or stabbed a citizen, and I would like dive towards the console to turn it off before it auto-saved, you know, because I didn't want that bad rep on my character. I wanted my character glowing and, you know, and being the super good guy. So therefore, again, I just couldn't think of a Sith name, a name of a bad guy. How could I possibly be a bad guy? So Justin, this is what I came up with. The only way that I could see myself as a bad guy is if I was infiltrating the Sith from within in order to tear them down. So because of that, I literally spent like 2.5, 3 hours yesterday with my wife and my kids trying to come up with a good name. And what we came up with was Darth Syzygy. Okay? And I probably messed it up, but anyway, it's Darth Syzygy. And Syzygy is the word that means two. It means a couple, and it can be two of a kind, or it can be two that are opposites. So I thought that would be a really cool name for me as a Sith, because I would be going in as Darth Syzygy, and they wouldn't know whether I was one of them as being alike, or whether I was an opposite, you know, and actually infiltrating them. So I thought that would be a cool name for me, because again, I would be going in to infiltrate and just, you know, pull them apart from within. So Darth Syzygy would be it. So again, in conclusion, we have pen pal versus online gaming. Absolutely online gaming. I love my online friends. We have a great time. I've gotten to know their friends and families, and like I said, some of these people we have 6-7 years going back, and we definitely get together outside. The first one was One Fast Redneck. We got together over at his place in Pensacola. We had a good time with them over there, and Todd and Rizzo and all those guys. Sith Name, again, whoo, that was a hard one, but thanks a lot, Justin. I love your mind. Darth Syzygy, you'll never know. Am I one of you, or am I the total opposite? And favorite Batman movie actor has to be Adam West, because he's the only one I know. Sorry about that. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Keep the questions coming. Guys, comment on this. Let me know what you think. Give me more questions. I need more questions. I love to answer them. I will answer them whether I know the answer or not.